Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and today I'm cleaning these dining room chairs. I cleaned two of these, that one and that one, and the other ones. Actually, what happened is I was here a few weeks ago cleaning these two couches, which I've done a few times. I did a video about that. I think I did anyway. Anyway, we talked about cleaning these chairs, and I said, well, they do have, these are slip covers. And I said, you can pull them off and wash them yourself. And so she did. I think she did four of them, I think. And she had such a heck of a time getting the covers back on. She said, I'm not going to do the rest. So she called me back to clean the rest of them. So I've cleaned 3 downstairs, and then these 3. And I haven't done this one yet. I'm about to. And I just want to show you, I'm using the SETT method on them, as you can see. And I just want to show you. See, this material, or this furniture, is that basically it's a cotton cover, and then there's a cover over top of it. It slides down or fits down over top of it. And so you got to be very careful when you're cleaning this type of fabric. And I've seen videos and I've seen comments from people saying that when they clean furniture, they just take their pre-spray of choice and they just hose it down and then they go to town. Well, if you choose to do that and follow that advice, you will end up replacing people's furniture fairly often, because not a lot of fabric cannot tolerate that kind of moisture. And even if you spray it down and then put a pad on it and then call yourself VLM, well, clearly you're not if you're hosing it down. So you got to be careful. You got to use your head, and be careful whom you're taking advice from. Just because they have a YouTube channel doesn't mean they actually know what they're doing, even though sometimes you can get good advice, obviously, certainly from people on YouTube. I mean, I'm on YouTube. I'm trying to give good advice. But my advice is be careful. You understand what you're doing and know what you're dealing with, and recognize that you can't just, when it comes to furniture, you got to be careful. You got to know what you're doing. Now this, by the way, I'm cleaning this with Silver Solution, which is a gray matter chemistry product. Tim Yeater, he actually sent me some of this a couple of years ago, and I've been using it sparingly and using it focused mostly on when I run into these sort of scenarios, because it certainly does work very well. It's very safe, and yeah, it definitely has some advantages of using it. It's for this type of fabric, and I'm not going to be penetrating through the fabric. I could probably clean this with my extractor. I can adjust the pressure so I don't penetrate through, but overall these chairs are actually really in good shape, except this one, the final one, has this stain here, which obviously is an ink stain, and I've already tried a few different things on it, and it doesn't appear that it's going to budge. So that's unfortunate. It is the last chair, and it's the only one so far that's had a mark that doesn't want to move. You can see I'm just using a trigger sprayer. I'm just getting it damp enough. I'm not soaking it. You don't need to soak. And it's plenty wet. And this, of course, is my nice little, it's actually a Black & Decker. There's the model for you. Top left. Just is an excellent little tool. And when I'm using my SETT method for furniture, this is my tool of choice. And these are the pads I'm using are actually Spinwave microfiber pads. Spinwave is a Bissell machine for floors. So it's pretty straightforward to do this. Now this is not the not necessarily the appropriate way to clean all fabrics, but this is a good choice for this particular one anyway. And of course I did vacuum it all very thoroughly. Put a hose on my overhush stone sitting right there. Yeah, it's unfortunate that that's looks like it'll be permanent. I do have one more thing I can try, but I don't have a lot of hope for it. Now this actually might be real linen. Yeah, it looks like linen, but often it's blended. It could be it kind of acting like it's got a rayon blend in here, maybe rayon cotton. I can smell the usual musty smell of rayon, and you can see it turning dark, which is a characteristic of rayon when you get it wet. But I'm not 100% sure, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to clean it this way anyway. Okay. Make sure I get up along the top edge. That's often a place where there's quite a bit of soiling. People using grabbing the chairs on the top. You often get a kind of a staining effect up on the top of on the backs. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up about, when you go to do furniture, if someone tells you to hose it down, and there's some fabrics you can do that too for sure, but there's lots that you can't, and you need to know the difference. So don't just take someone's advice and go and start hosing down furniture, because you will end up buying someone's furniture for them, or from them, and you probably don't want to do that. And especially some of the higher end stuff. I mean, these are imported, very high end. They're probably $1,000 or $1,500 a piece. I wouldn't be surprised. It's just top of the line kind of stuff. So you want to be very careful. So anyway, I'll let you go. I'm going to go grab something else and try it on there, but I don't think it'll work. So we'll try it. Anyway, I'll let you go. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.